Hi everyone, this is Pam Szyczki with a tip on something that you should check on from time to time, your drivers for your software and your writer. And here's how you can check. If you have Windows 10, you know you can't stop the updates. You can defer them and pause them, but they will eventually run. So what should you consider after a Windows update has occurred on your computer? What should you look out for? Well, one thing I would check is to make sure that your writer still stays connected to your laptop and that it works in Case Catalyst if you're doing real time. How do you check? We can start by going to the Help menu and going to the Device Manager and opening it up. In your Device Manager, you will see all of your connected devices to your computer. You should see your StenoWriter in here. This is listed alphabetically, so let's scroll down and take a look. If you don't see it in your list, first of all, make sure your writer is turned on. Once it's turned on, it should appear in your list. And if there's no problems, you will... There we go with the noise. And you can see it just updated. If everything is good, you should just see it saying Stenograph USB Writer and no exclamation point. However, if there is an exclamation point here or here, you'll need to update the driver. It's as easy as doing by just right-clicking on the Steno machine and then left-clicking Update Driver. You'll want to browse and find the specific driver that works with the machine. All you have to do is click Browse My Computer and then click the Browse button. You'll want to expand the C drive and scroll down until you find the Cat4 folder. Under there, you'll find a Drivers folder, and if you scroll a little bit further, you'll find the Writer folder. At this point, you would just check the Writer folder. You don't have to drill down any further, and just click OK. Once you've set the path, then just click Next. If you had to reinstall it, it would ask for permission, but you can see that mine is already installed, so there's no issues here. So always check after a major Windows update. A major update could be an update that went from one series to the next. Microsoft offers them twice a year, a spring and fall creator, or just any time the update took longer than usual. The other thing that I would check while you're in your Device Manager is your Universal Serial Bus Controllers, or USB ports. When you click here, you can expand it, and you'll see a lot of ones underneath here. Some computers will have more than others. With mine, I have quite a few. You'll probably not have as many as I have, but you will have a USB root hub, or it might be called a generic hub. You'll see them either at the bottom or the top, composite devices, and then a host controller. The hubs are what you're going to want to check. You'll right-click on it, and then left-click Properties. And what you're checking in here is the Power Management tab. You'll want to make sure that that is unchecked so the computer can't turn off this device to save power. We really don't want that happening because, again, we want full connection with your writer to the computer. Repeat this process on all your root hubs and check your host controller. Don't worry about the composite devices. They don't have any power management settings. Once this is checked, you're good to go. So how do you know if you have to check? Well, again, if your computer just underwent a major update or just an update that was longer than usual, a good way to check is just to actually maybe export your dictionary to the writer. When's the last time you've done that? Doesn't take long. And what this does will transfer your personal dictionary along with any other dictionaries that you choose to select if necessary, and then it will send it onto your machine. And to check that the cable is working, make sure you're exporting with USB. Click the export button at the bottom, and away it goes. That's how you know that your connection with your writer and your computer will work in your software. So I hope that tip helped, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tips on my YouTube site or my Facebook channel. Thanks again.